Okay, can everybody, I assume that everybody can hear me well. If you can't hear me well, put on your microphone and let me know, okay? So on this wonderful rainy day, we don't have to sweat too much, which is great. It's wonderful to have it a little bit cooler. And of course, it helps with my head cold. For those of you who don't know, I went and got tested for COVID. I'm negative. So it was just a head cold, possibly from wearing the mask a little bit too much, but we'll let it all pass. So I'd like to start out with some breathing exercises. The first exercise is Kapalabhati, because as it's gotten cooler all of a sudden, it's a really good time to practice again our pumping breath. Right after Kapalabhati, we'll do alternating breath. So get yourself into a nice, easy seated position. Shoulders relaxed, back is straight, the neck is pulled back. Sorry, everybody okay? I heard a microphone on. Everybody good? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So back is straight. You could sit in a chair. I'm actually sitting in a chair. You could sit on the floor if you wish, as long as your back is straight, and especially the low back, or you could sit on a cushion. Right hand onto your tummy, or you could have it down in your lap. Take a deep breath in and let the tummy grow. And then as you breathe out, let the tummy go back inwards. Okay, this is just prepping the diaphragm for some strong movement. So as you breathe in, you allow the tummy to expand and grow. And as you breathe out, you allow the tummy to pull back inwards gently. Breathing in, the tummy grows. And breathing out, tummy moves back inwards.
Les deux, c'est un petit fond.
Somebody has their microphone on, so you may want to turn it off. There we go. Now we'll begin the pumping breath. You'll want to do 30, okay, 30, and stop after 30. Reason being that after a while, we can't hold on to the perineum tightly enough after 30. So begin with the breath in through the nose and begin pumping. So the belly goes in as the air goes out. I'll show it standing. Breath is going out as the belly goes in. Another 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Relax, bring your hands down, close your eyes, and just take some deep, slow breaths. And observe now how you're feeling as you breathe in and out through the nose. If you need to take a tissue and cleanse the nose, it's a good idea to get a tissue and have one nearby. One more deep breath in. Breathe everything out. And we begin a second round, 30 pumping breaths. Deep breath in and pump. Round another 10. Deep breath in and just breathe naturally in and out. At the third round, pay close attention to your perineum. You'll do what's called Mula Bandha. It's a gentle perineal lock. So you want to contract the perineal muscles as you do the pumping breath. Here we go for the third round. Deep breath in and begin pumping. Breathe normally and naturally. You can close your eyes as you take those natural breaths. Always in and out through the nose if possible. Okay, take your right hand. Use the two middle fingers and the thumb. Close off your left nostril with the middle fingers. Deep breath in through the right nostril. Close off the right nostril, open up the left and breathe out. Breathe in through the left. Close off, open the right, breathe out. Breathing in through the right. Close off, open the left, breathe out. Breathe in through the left. Close off, breathe out. Now we're going to add on to this. As you breathe in through the right, hold both nostrils closed for 4, 3, 2, 1. Breathe out through the left. 4, 3, 2, 1. Breathe in through the left. 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold closed. 4, 3, 2, 1. Breathe out through the right. 4, 3, 2, 1. Breathe in. 4, 3, 2, 1. This time hold. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Breathe out. 4, 3, 2, 1. Breathe in. 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold. 8, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. One more round. You breathe out. 3, 2, 1. Breathe in. 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Open the left. Breathe out. 4, 3, 2, 1. Breathe in. 4, 3, 2, 1. Last hold for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring your hand down. Breathing out, close your eyes and take some simple, deep breaths in and out. And just recover from these breathing exercises. Sometimes it can be a little bit of a challenge, and that's okay. Slow, deep breaths in and out. Good job, everyone. Okay. From where you are right now, come to a standing position at the front edge of your mat. So I want you to bring your feet hip width. Okay, I'm going to lift my camera just a little bit so you can see my whole body. Feet are hip width, and you want to be sure that you're dialing your feet out. The knees are soft, the hips stay gently back, your ribs are lifted, chest is lifted. Bring your hands to your heart center. Draw your shoulders back. Let your chin lift and draw the throat and ears back. From here, raise the arms up over over your head, clasping all your fingers together except the index and the thumb. Keep the dialing out of the legs. Take a deep breath in and lean to your right as you breathe out. Breathing in, rise back up to center. Breathe out, let's go to the left. Breathing in, come back to center. Breathe out to the right. Breathing in, back up to center. Breathing out to the left. One more time each side. Your breath should be smooth and easy, especially after the breathing exercises we just did. Come gently back to center and bring your hands over your head. The thumbs go into the upper back. Lift your chin and gently press against your forearms. Go back a little bit if it's comfortable for the low back. Keep the chin lifted. Keep breathing here. Now let's stretch our arms straight, come back to a standing position, and hands come back to the heart center. Once again, dialing the feet out, knees soft, shoulders back. And let's go for the sun salutation. Deep breath in, rise up. As you breathe out, fold forward, bending at the knees. Come to a halfway lift, breathing in. Set your hands down gently and step back to a plank position. Lower your knees down. Dialing your hands out helps to open the shoulders, opening the chest, chin is lifted. Move yourself down to the earth. Point your toes and lengthen your legs onto the mat. Squeezing the shoulder blades, rise up to a little cobra position. Hold here in the cobra and twist gently to your right, looking at your right foot. Coming back to center, twist gently to your left. Back to center, bring your chest back down. Push up onto your hands and knees. From here, walk your hands back, please. Cat and cow, breathing out, round your spine. Breathing in, let's curl, look skyward. Breathing out, we'll round. Breathing in, curl. One more time, rounding. And curling. Now, keeping this curling position, tuck your toes under, and we're going to take crouching cat, lifting the knees up. The hips go upwards. The head is lifted, the shoulders are slightly forward, and you're dialing your hands out. Let's do a couple of bounces here, up and down, bending at the knees. Now we'll twist our feet to the right, heels go to the right, and bounce again. Back to center, and twist to the left, and bounce again. Back to center, looking to your hands, take big steps forward. So organize your feet, hip width, dialing the feet out, hands to the hips, elbows up, push down and rise to a standing position. Hands come to your heart center. Let's go again. Deep breath in. Folding forward. Halfway lift. Stepping back to a plank position. This time, if you wish, you can do a push-up. All the way down. Pointing your toes, rise up to a little cobra. Bringing your chest back down. Push back onto your hands and knees. Hands come backwards, and you're in that position for cat and cow. This time, stretch your right leg out behind you. Left arm comes out in front. Deep breath in. Breathe out. Bring the knee into the nose. Breathing in, stretch left arm, right leg. Breathing out. One more time, breathe in, breathing out. Bring the knee and the hand back down, and let's stretch the left leg behind us, right arm out in front. Deep breath in, breathe out, knee and the nose come towards each other. Stretch them back out, breathing in, breathing out. One more time, breathe in and breathe out. Reset the hands under the shoulders. Come back to the crouching cat position, tucking the toes, lift the hips, knees come up, and bounce here. Turn your heels this time to the left and bounce. Back to center, now to the right and bounce. Back to center, looking to your hands, big steps forward. Organize your feet hip width, bend your knees. Dialing the feet out, hands to your hips, elbows up. Push down, rise to standing. Hands to your heart center. Okay. Deep breath in, let's stretch skyward. Breathing out, fold. Halfway lift. Stepping back to a plank. Do that push-up if you wish. All the way down. Cobra. And this time straight back to down dog. Take your right leg between your hands. Spin your left heel down, and we rise to a warrior two position. Stretch the arms nicely and dial your front foot out. So it should be your right foot, dial it out to the right. Reverse. And move back down again to your plank position. Push up if you wish. All the way down and into cobra, downward facing dog. Left leg into your warrior two. Be sure you're dialing out your foot with the left foot, dialing out. Sinking down nicely, stretch the arms. Reverse. And back down again to your plank position. Push up if you wish. All the way down. Cobra and down dog. Take some deep breaths here. In and out. Be sure your breath is always in and out of the nose. Be sure you're breathing deeply, lengthening the spine. A few more deep breaths in and out. Once more, in and out. Okay, look to your hands. Step or jump forward. Come to that halfway lift and then fold forward. Now we're going to take a chair position. Feet hip width. Really organize your feet nicely. Dial them out so the knees go more towards the baby toes. Hips push back and you lift the chest. So if you look down at your feet and your knees, you would see the knees will go out towards the baby toe. There should be no pain in the knees or in the hips, okay? You may feel it a little bit differently because things turn out a little bit more. This is better for your knees than having them turn in. Please don't go into any pain. If it's going too far, you need to modulate it a little bit. Feel like your feet are pressing deeply into the floor. The hands remain at the hips for the moment. Really feel like there's a deep pressure on all parts of the foot on the floor, okay? Toes are open, all toes are down. Sink down a little bit more. Now raise your arms. So the arms come up. Take a deep breath in and twist to your right. Right hand to the right hip, left hand to the right knee. Turn to look over your right shoulder. Coming back to center, arms come back up. Breathe out, go to your left. Left hand to the left hip, right hand to the left knee. Turn, look over the shoulder. Breathing in, rise up. Breathe out and twist. Breathing in, rise up. Breathing out, twisting. One more time each side. Breathe in and out. Last one, in and out. Now raise your arms, sink down deeply, hands to your heart center, and let's fold forward. Halfway lift. Step back to your plank. Be sure you're dialing your hands out in plank. Do a push-up, or 2 or 3. Rise up to a cobra position. Push back to down dog. Good. Take your right leg up between the hands and do warrior 2. Be sure you're dialing your right foot out, the front foot out. Reverse, and then move back down again to a plank position. Push up, or you can skip it. All the way down, point your toes, rise to cobra, and downward facing dog. Good job, everybody. Take your left leg up and into warrior 2. Dialing the left knee, the left foot out. Reverse it, and then move back down again to a plank position. In the plank, remember your hands dial out as well. Push up, down and up. All the way down, point your toes, rise to cobra, and downward facing dog. Have I lost somebody? Everybody still there? All right. Take deep breaths in down dog, in and out through the nose. Okay. Look to your hands, step or jump forward. Halfway lift, breathing in. Breathe out, fold forward. Okay, take the chair position, please. So from chair position, bring your hands to your heart center. Remember, dialing the feet out, knees stay bent. Raise your right knee. Okay, we're gonna have some fun here. I want you to bring your right hand to your right hip, left hand to the right knee, and you'll twist very, very gently. Look over your right shoulder behind you. So you're kind of in a half chair position, half twisting position. Release this, coming back to your chair, hands to your heart center. Then we lift the left knee. Same thing. We'll twist to our left, right hand onto the knee, left hand onto the hip. Turn to look over your left shoulder. Stay with the position. Keep breathing. Looking good. Stay. All right. Turn back, set the foot down. Hands back to your heart center and fold forward. Go ahead and fold forward. Come to the halfway lift. Stepping back to a plank position. Good. From here, your push-up. All the way down, point your toes, going into cobra and downward facing dog. Take your right foot up and into the warrior 2 position. Remember about the dialing out of the right foot. Reverse and move back down again into plank position. One push-up, maybe up and down. And then all the way down, come into your cobra. Take your time, take your time. And then downward facing dog. Take your left leg now up between the hands for a warrior two position. Dialing the left foot out, be strong. Reverse, going back. And then back down again and into your plank position. And here's your last chance for the push-ups. 1, 2, 3, maybe 5 push-ups if you really want. Then all the way down. Point your toes, rise up to cobra and downward facing dog. Good. Pedal your feet right and left if you wish. If you need to take child's pose just now, you can. Just recover a bit. Strong warm up. It's still quite warm outside. So if you're feeling a bit warm, maybe you need a drink of water. Don't hesitate to take a little sip of water. And when you're ready, meet us back in down dog. From here, I want you to bring your feet as wide as your mat. So we're working a little bit with some twists. You're in a nice down dog with the feet wide, hands shoulder width. Take your left hand and bring it under your body. See if you can grab either the right thigh, outside of the knee, or outside of the ankle. Turn your head and look to your right. Keep both legs as straight as possible. And breathe deeply. The low back should be straight. Avoid any rounding of the low back. So if you're starting to round, maybe you want to raise the hand higher on the leg. If you're able to get the ankle, keeping the back long and curved, do that. Release. Set the left hand down. And now we do the right. Bring it under the body. Grab the left leg. Holding here, turn your head. Breathing deeply. Remember, keeping that long line of the spine. 3, 2, 1. Come back to down dog. Bring your feet closer together and move into a plank position. Moving your knees down to the floor. Go all the way down. Point your toes, lengthen nicely your legs. Now bring your left hand farther in front of you. Right hand comes next to the ribs. Rise up to a cobra and turn your shoulders, look at your right foot. If you feel any pain in the back, please come back down and just do a normal cobra. If, however, this is fine, see if you can really turn the chest and the head to look at the right foot. Staying 3, 2, 1. Come back to center. Lower yourself down. Make 2 fists and place the fists at the lower belly, underneath the belly button. Push the fists into the lower belly and lift the fist towards your belly button. Set your forehead down on the floor. And breathe here 5 deep breaths, just letting go. You should really feel that the low back releases with this position. Lift your head. Take your hands out from underneath you. Right hand goes forward this time. It's about at the position of the head. Left hand slides back next to the ribs. Rise up to this strange cobra. It's kind of a turned cobra, and you turn your shoulders and look towards your left foot. Hold the position and breathe here. One more deep breath. And come on back down. Same thing, 2 fists into the lower belly. Push the fists upwards towards the belly button so it really releases your low back. Forehead on the floor. Deep breaths, 5 deep breaths here. Lift your head up, set your hands underneath your shoulders, push up onto your hands and knees. Come back to downward facing dog. Looking to your hands, take big steps forward. Come to that halfway lift. Fold yourself forward. Hands to your hips, elbows up, bend your knees low, and let's rise to a standing position. Relax your arms. Okay. Take your right knee up. Grab a hold of the knee for the moment. Just catch your balance. Now you can keep your your left hand on the knee, right hand to the hip. Or, if you'd like, you take the bottom of the foot with your left hand and stretch the leg out. Right hand goes to the hip. Turn your shoulders and look over your right shoulder. If possible, stretch the arm behind you. Holding 3, 2, 1. Rebend the knee, set the foot back down. Shake out your feet, shake out your hands, just relax for the moment. Good. Okay, other side. Left knee comes up. You can grab the knee, catch your balance first. The right hand can stay on the knee, left hand onto the hip, and you stay here. Or, if you wish, you can stretch the leg, grabbing the foot. Bring your left hand to your left hip, and turn to look over your left shoulder. If possible, stretch your left arm behind you. Holding, 3, 2, 1. Rebend the knee and set the foot back down. Shake everything out. All right, good job. Hands to your hips. Bend your right knee, bring it out to the side. Ankle, knee, or inner thigh. Here's our tree pose. Lift the chest, get the waist long, arms in a V position. Lift your eyes. Take deep, slow breaths, if possible, in and out of the nose. Bring your arms down and release the foot. Change sides. Ankle, knee, or inner thigh. Arms go up, stretching long. Releasing. We're going to do tree pose one more time, and we're going to add on to it. So right leg, again, bend the knee, open to the side, ankle, heel higher than the kneecap or inner thigh. Raise the arms, catch your balance nicely, and bring your right hand down onto your right thigh or close to the knee. Now do a side bend, leaning towards your right. The left arm comes near the left ear. Go as far as is possible. I mean, it's a little bit difficult to balance today. So go as far as is possible for you, leaning over. And coming back, bring the foot back down. Change legs. Left knee bent out to the side. Ankle, knee or inner thigh. Remember, if you work with the knee, the heel should be higher than the kneecap. Raise the arms first. Then the left hand comes down onto the left thigh or onto the knee and lean towards your left. The right arm comes near the right ear. 3, 2, 1. Release gently and bring the foot back down. Come back to the front edge of your mat. Dialing your feet out, get the knees soft, hips back, chest lifted, hands at the heart center. Take a deep breath in, stretch skyward, and as you breathe out, fold forward. Come to that halfway lift. Step back to your plank position, and I want you to hold your plank position. Hands dialing out, belly lifted, thighs are contracted, head is pulled back, shoulders are open. Keep everything strong. Staying here, 5 more breaths. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lower the knees down. Come all the way down onto your belly. Hands under the forehead. Just move your hips from side to side. Lift your head and your chin. Stretch your left arm out in front of you. The right hand, you'll grab the right ankle or the top of the foot. Keep the left hand on the floor for the moment. Flexing your right foot, take a deep breath in, lift the head, chest, shoulders, and your right thigh. Staying here. Be sure never to go into any pain. If it's not comfortable, come back down. You should feel effort, but never any pain. Deep breath in, come a little higher, and now come on back down. And we switch. Right hand out in front, left hand onto the left foot or ankle. Press down with your right hand and lift the head, chest, shoulder, and the left thigh. Deep breaths here. Come up a little bit higher, and then down. Hands under the forehead, and let your hips go right to left. Now this next position is a deep twist of the low back. So it's important to have the chest slightly up off the floor. Bring your hands, your right hand out to the side. Open your feet, and then bring the toes to touch each other. The knees stay wide, okay? Now, what I do is I press down with my right hand, and I begin to lean over. It goes into a twist, and it brings my feet over to my right. Keep the knees open. Now, if you would like to get more of a stretch into the front of the left chest, you can stretch your left arm out to the side and then go into that open twist. But for you ladies, it's a little bit uncomfortable because the breast will be pressing into the floor. For you men, it's fine. You'll be able to feel the stretch down into the front of the chest. So find a good position where you're going to be able to hold it for 3 more breaths. The right knee is up and there's a twist into the low back. 2 more breaths. And 1 more. Come back onto your belly. Release the legs. Hands under the forehead and let your hips move. Now we'll do the other side. I bring my left hand onto the floor. The right arm can either be out to the side or just elbow on the floor. Knees bend, big toes touching. And I let my legs go to the right now. The left knee comes up. And into this deep twist and hold. Coming back onto your belly. Hands under the forehead, release the legs, and move your hips from side to side to let go. Now bending the knees, grab either your ankles or the tops of your feet. Flex your feet, toes open. You can also do this with your hands, of course, clasped behind you, for the alternative of bow pose. Deep breath in and rise to your bow pose. Either bow or snake. Stay at least for 5 breaths. Come on, back down. Hands under the shoulders, push up onto your knees. Walking the knees forward, swing your feet around, and come to a seated position, everyone. Now from here, I want you to wrap your arms around your knees, and we're going to balance onto our hips. Just lift the feet up, and you come into what's called cosmic egg. So you're balancing here. And if possible, bring your forehead to your knees. Rounding out your spine. It's a very nice counter position to the back bends. Lift your head back up. Now see if you can stay balanced. You're on your sacrum or on your coccyx. See if you can stay balanced there. If you're on a carpet, it's a lot easier. If you're on the hard floor, it's a little bit more difficult. Grab behind your thighs and lift your feet. Okay. Now, if possible, grab underneath your feet. If not, you stay here with your hands behind your thighs. But if it's possible, grab underneath your feet and see if you can stretch your legs. Coming into that V position. Lift your chest, lifting your chin, and hold here. Now to go a little bit farther, see if you can open your legs. Lifting the chest, lifting the chin, legs open, holding here. Stay with this. Bring your legs back towards each other. And then rebend your knees. Setting your feet flat on the floor, grab behind your thighs, roll down onto your back. First bridge pose will be for the hamstrings. So walk your feet out away from you. Knees are slightly bent, not very deeply bent, slightly bent. Feet hip width, arms down into the floor, head down. Squeeze your shoulder blades together, raise the hips. Hold it here. You shouldn't get very high, but if you touch the backs of your legs, you'll feel how strongly your hamstrings contract. We want that. Keep the feet flexed, lengthen out your neck. One more deep breath in, and lower the hips down. Now bring your feet in towards the hips, knees nicely bent, elbows into the floor. Squeeze your shoulder blades and lift your hips up into half bridge pose. For those of you who would like to take full bridge, you can take full bridge now. Setting the hands to the side of your head, coming to the crown of the head, rise all the way up to full bridge. Half bridgers, stay as you are. Full bridgers, come and meet us in half bridge now. Set the back of the head down. And everyone from half bridge, raise the arms over the head, stretch behind you, and lower the back one vertebra at a time. Very, very slowly lower the back down. Once your back is all the way on the floor, set the soles of your feet together, knees wide for butterfly position, and bring your hands onto your belly. Take some deep, slow breaths. Keep the right knee bent out to the right-hand side. Just lift your left leg, your left knee, and place it, just stack it on top of the right. Stretch your left arm out to the side and turn your head to the left. Spinal twist. Turn back, lifting the left knee. Come back to the butterfly position, hand on belly. Deep breaths here. Now allow your right knee to lift and stack on top of the left. Stretch your right arm out to the side. Spinal twist. Let's roll back onto our backs. Take the right ankle over the left thigh for a reclining pigeon. Lift both knees up and pull them towards the shoulders. Keep the shoulders relaxed on the floor. Keep the head and neck relaxed. From here, you can stretch your left leg straight and continue pulling the legs towards you. Let's uncross. Bring the left ankle over the right thigh. Start with the knees bent in the reclining pigeon, shoulders relaxed, head on the floor. And now straighten your right leg, grabbing behind, calf, ankle, or even under the foot, and hold the position. Release, uncrossing the legs. Hold the knees tightly to the chest and rock from side to side. Back to center, lift your head, nose between the knees. Lower your head down gently. Stretching one leg at a time onto the floor. Turn your palms to the sky. Open the chest. And begin breathing deeply in and out of the belly. If possible, feel your belly expanding as you breathe in and releasing as you breathe out. And recently in my classes, I've been working with mantras. And today we're going to work with a mantra in our relaxation, which is a lovely mantra. It means peace and tranquility. And the word is Shanti. So begin with the region of your head and your face. And imagine the words Om Shanti. And repeat it, feeling the vibration. Repeat it in your mind. Om Shanti. I'm at peace. Om Shanti. Now imagine that you're repeating that vibration in the upper body, from the shoulders down to the belly. And it's a circular vibration. So it encircles you from the chest up, around the shoulders, down the arms, and towards the belly. Om Shanti. Om Shanti. I am at peace. Now let's imagine at the lower part of the body, from the belly down to the knees, and it's encircling you. This vibration of Om Shanti. I am peaceful. I am tranquil. Om Shanti. Now from the knees down and underneath the feet in a circular movement, that vibration, Om Shanti. And remaining relaxed, now allow that vibration to go from the top of the head all the way down to the bottoms of the feet in a circular vibration. Om Shanti. Bring your breath back to a deep, slow breath in and out of the belly. And begin moving your fingers and your toes. Move your hands and your feet. Stretching your arms over your head, give your body a good stretch from fingers to toes. And then bring your knees to your chest and squeeze them against the chest. Good. Lift your head, nose between the knees. Lowering the head down, stretch your right arm to your right ear and roll all the way to your right-hand side. When you're ready, setting your hands down, lift yourself from the side, coming to a seated position. Let's rub our hands together. Now, either you can bring the hands just in front of the face energetically, or you can bring the hands completely over your face and tap around your eyes. Shake your hands out. Let's do that one more time. Rub your hands nicely together. Raise the energy in the hands. Bring the hands over the face or just in front if you're not sure if your hands are disinfected. Tap around the eyes. And shake out. And bringing your hands to your heart center. Nice tall spine. I wish you all a lovely afternoon. Thanks for coming and joining and practicing with me. Namaste.
Namaste. Thank you very much, Anne.
everyone.
Bye. Take care. Take
Bye.
care.
Lovely day.
You too.
See you soon.
Thank you, Anne. Bye.
Thank you. Bye-bye. Thanks. Take care of yourselves.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye. Take care.
Namaste, Anne.
Namaste, Richard. Have a great day. See you soon. Ciao, Katy. Bye, Agnieszka. Bye.